You may know what a benefit corporation is and possibly how to run one, but you probably don't know too much about how to fund one. Like any venture, you can always self-fund your benefit corporation, but of course, it's not always financially feasible to fund your own startup. That's why it's good to know that there are other options. For example, a benefit corporation allows the issuance of stock in exchange for shares in the company. That means you can always look to investors for capital to fund your benefit corporation. But there are characteristics of a benefit corporation that have the potential to make traditional investors wary. The major distinguishing factor of a B-Corp is that it rejects the notion that maximizing profits for shareholders should be the only priority of the company. Instead, in order to properly run a B-Corp, you have to also focus on social or environmental purpose aimed at making a material positive impact on society. So both purpose and profits are dual priorities of your company. And some investors might not like this. Happily, there's a new development in the investment community that reconciles this dilemma. It's called impact investing. Impact investors specifically seek out sustainable businesses whose missions are centered on some social or environmental purpose. This new class of investors not only wants to see a positive return on their investments, but they also want to see a positive return for society. Corporation is an exciting new business form specially structured for companies who want to make a positive social and environmental impact on society. A benefit corporation is an actual legal entity, as are LLCs and traditional for-profit corporations, like a C corporation or an S corporation. In fact, a benefit corporation operates exactly like a traditional for-profit corporation, except that it has added requirements meant to ensure that the company acts in line with the social or environmental mission. For example, just like a regular corporation, benefit corporations must file their articles of incorporation with the Secretary of State. But a benefit corporation also has to explicitly state in those articles that it operates to create a material positive impact on society. Benefit corporations are also required to publish what's called an annual benefit report, which measures the company's performance in terms of its public benefit purpose. Benefit corporations are an excellent option for entrepreneurs and companies who want to pursue dual aims of purpose and profits.